Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. You still have a chance to be a part of the Bulls game experience this season. Visit our website or your nearest ticket booth for more information about available tickets. There are a limited number of single and package games available for upcoming Bulls games. Go to the nearest ticket booth or visit the team's website to secure your tickets today. If you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming game, visit the Bulls ticket booth or on the team's website for more availability. The man in the middle at 6'11", number 12, Zach Collins. At small forward, 6 feet 4 inches, number 35, Isaac Okoro. A 6'1" guard, number 30, Tre Jones. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 14, Matas Buzelis. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, LP. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Another round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
So the opening lineup for the Sun. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Mark Williams is out there with O'Neal. And it's Gillespie in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then it's MP. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Jones in at the point. And as the season wraps up, Tim, for players that might be on the move this summer, there's got to be, I would assume, a bittersweet feeling about that.
There's no doubt you head into the offseason at times, Kevin. You have a pretty good idea if you're going to be back or not, but for some guys, there's a very good chance you're going to end up in a different situation. The only constant in this league is change, so you better appreciate every stop as you go.
You're right on the money with that one. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Williams passes to Gillespie. 6 on the shot clock. Booker, no good. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a free-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Brooks kicks to Booker. Fires from way outside. And Okoro pulls it down. Quick start for the Bulls in this one. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. And here is Brooks. Pass to Gillespie. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Now, up to the floor, you're incredible.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To end the run, and it's laid in by Brooks.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Wilson into the lane, and MP throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now here's Booker, coming off 31 points last game. The kick out to O'Neal. Buries it from three-point range.
Great court recognition from Booker. Just a really smart job knowing when to kick it out.
On the wing, MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. MP's got 11.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Buries the jump shot.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
Chicago with the ball. Phoenix able to drain the three. There's a good screen. MP, that's for 2. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
Wilson. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Booker, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker.
First free throw is good.
Well, you gotta love Booker's approach to the game. He usually gets his shots within the flow of the offense, and he's an excellent playmaker as well.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Okoro. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
And the wide open shot from Green. Chicago grabs the miss. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you're playing.
MP getting it done for Chicago. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we hope you're enjoying your... Okoro, he's checked in for Anfernee Simons. MP comes in for Colin Sexton. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Suns trail by 18. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Trey Jones out there with MP. And it's Yabusele in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Brooks gets it to go.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He dropped 56 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Now Jones, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Williams, a screen on Booker. MP passes to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. And that one drops.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Gillespie. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Here's Iguodaro, defended by Yabusele. Here's Chicago. They're on a 19-7 run. MP finds Okoro. Back to MP. To the middle. And finished off by Yabusele.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
The Bulls getting their first free throw of the game here. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. Mark Williams is checked in for the Suns. O'Neal comes in for Allen. And that one misses. Suns trail by 21. Jumps up. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker working very hard in transition. He wants to capitalize on these easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Jones. Still without a basket. Here's Wilson. And the dunk by MP.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Booker from past the arc. Wilson grabs the board.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Gillespie. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Now, here's MP. to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Yabusele's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Booker with no one around, and again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
And here's MP for, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's Chicago running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Chicago Bulls.
They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Say, Diesel, what's your favorite dish at a cookout?
Cereal in a bowl. At a barbecue?
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch up.
Well, Phoenix shooting well. They're at 45%. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. Now here's Booker. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Booker's got the first basket of the second half here for the Suns. Wilson against Booker. Wilson into the lane, and the dunk by MP.
Getting used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Down low. Brooks outside. And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Bruce Ellis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bruce Ellis has got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Unloads from 13. A kick out to O'Neal. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP's shot is good. Wilson's got 30 points.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Outside Williams. Here's Gillespie, defended by Jones. Here's Brooks, and he comes up with the deuce. 7 points in the game.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And here's MP for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. MP. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Booker outside. And Okoro pulls it down.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Back to MP. Inside, here's Collins, and he banks in the layup. Collins has got his second basket.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Gillespie. No scoring in this one.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
2 minutes.
Here's MP, and the foul called on MP.
MP.
That's his first foul.
Personal
Only
foul.
their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Allen's checked in for the Suns. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's the Suns missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8" but plays like a small point guard.
Now here's Allen. They need this. Williams, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Yabusele setting a screen for MP. And finished off by Yabusele.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Allen outside. A kick out to O'Neal. Back to Allen. From deep three-point territory. Wilson grabs the board. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And MP throws it down.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Gillespie missing. Got it off in time. He can't get that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. MP out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Williams. And it's Sexton in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. GA, you hear about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Wilson. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Yabusele setting a screen for MP. The three-pointers right on target. Wilson's got 41.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Green drives in, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Shot's good by Wilson.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And So Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Isenge.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Williams, that's good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now here's Booker. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point.
Well, there wasn't a lot of space in there, but Grayson Allen took advantage of that opportunity inside.
MP dishes to Sexton. Back to MP. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. MP's got 49 points in the game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Allen kicks to Booker. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Shot's good by Wilson.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Now here's Booker. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Spins. 4 on the clock. And that one is off. Nice defense from Giddey. Wilson kicks to Williams. Back to MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And here's Booker, following the three-pointer by MP. Giddey against Booker. Chicago grabs the miss. And here is MP. Jacks up a 3. And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.